Hello, party people. Looking back at what's happened the past week or two, I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm probably depressed, like in the clinical sense, not the lingo sense where you're sad, so you call yourself depressed. Um, for those that know, and for those who do not know, um, real depression causes a lot of other things like lack of energy, lack of appetite, just lack of motivation in general. If I had to pick a singular cause, I don't really have one. Yeah, it does happen with multiple causes. I just haven't been feeling like myself, and I don't know how else to describe it. Well, when I do take a look back, I see that not necessarily leading to bad things, of course, but the internship ending, having to say goodbye to some people in my life, just like I say on an intake interview, I've lost interest in things I'm normally interested in. I just find that funny to myself because those are literally the almost the exact words I use when I'm asking that question. Usually it's true. I mean, you wouldn't be there unless you most likely wouldn't be there unless you were most likely depressed. Um, isn't that a thing where, like, let's say you're like a waiter or waitress, right? And when you go to a restaurant, it's like you can sympathize, you can empathize for your fellow waiter waitress. Obviously not your same workplace, but so I don't know where I'm going with this example, but you know what I mean? Like you you want to feel bad for them, but on the same token, it's a job, just a job. And quite frankly, I don't know anymore. Um, it's I mean, a lot of times I just feel like I'm hanging around, just waiting for something to happen. Not necessarily something good, not necessarily something bad, but usually it tends to be bad things. And I know when that stuff happens, if and when it happens, I feel like I won't be prepared. How does anyone prepare for? If you knew something bad was happening, obviously you'd be able to prepare for it. But sometimes it comes as a surprise, and if and when that surprise comes, I don't know. I was gonna make this video last night, but I I'm not exactly sure what happened. I fell asleep, and next thing I know, it's almost noon the next day. Today being Saturday, of course. I don't know when you're watching this video, but hey, it's Saturday. I have about 1 day left on my little mini vacation, my long weekend, and then I'll go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it'll be the weekend after that again. Yeah, yes, the schedule did change a bit, but nothing bad, of course. I mean, I it's just I know I don't have to prove myself to anyone, but it feels like I'm constantly having to. The internet is a big place, and the people who make up the internet, so to speak, not like make up, like not that kind of makeup either. The people who are a part of the internet, whether that be a small or large part, or anywhere in between, they're still just people. No matter how much fame you gain or how much money you make, you're still a person. And as a person, do you hold certain responsibilities as a person to the people you care about, the people in your life in general? I don't know. I haven't been diagnosed or anything, but then again, I've been diagnosed for a lot of things in my lifetime. I don't think I need someone to tell me I'm depressed to know that I'm depressed. It's a familiar feeling. So I think I would recognize it. And I can safely say that I'm very, very depressed at the moment. Oh, we need a screen. We need a screen to go by. Okay, and we're back. I gotta get a screen for that. There's gotta be a screen for it. Because you notice when he does it, right, you don't hear anything. So he must be muting it as well. I mean, that's when putting the screen up makes it automatically mute. Dude, I gotta learn this shit about computers and shit. Those of you that don't know who I'm referring to, where have you been on this channel? When was the last time you were on this channel? Did not know what that means or who that means. Uh, it's just I just wish things were simpler, easier. But it's always complex and difficult. And like, I know the cop out answer is just being like, that's life, whatever, deal with it. Is that something you would say to someone in your life who needed help? So tell them just deal with it? Because if you wouldn't say that to them, why would you say that to anyone else? Knowing full well, we're all just people. We're all just people in this situation. Just because you're friendly with one doesn't mean that person holds more value over the other person just because you don't know them. Just got a message saying Sarah Key was live. If you guys don't know her, you should check her out. I've been to her channel maybe like a few times. I usually catch the recordings. She's a gaming streamer. I was watching the. This is a little unrelated, but I thought I'd throw this in there. I was watching the McGregor era on MMA clips, I believe it was. Then I was watching what do you call it? The Mick Foley biography or whatever. I learned a lot of stuff I didn't know before about you know back when wrestling was cool, and now it's just like it's not cool again apparently. Um, I started watching the Stone Cold one, but I didn't finish it. I wonder if they shoot all these biographies within the same time frame of each other. It would make sense, to keep it fresh and whatnot. Just a lot of the questions they would have answered already or alluded to. I don't know why I'm talking about this in my video that's supposed to be about me being depressed. I don't know. Uh, I'm probably gonna pick up some food after this, and after that, I don't know. I just maybe that's the most frightening thing of all is that we don't know what's gonna happen in terms of our lives, our family and friends situations, stuff like that. But when it comes out as a surprise, it hits like a truck. There's a lot of things people can't control in their lives, but that doesn't mean you don't always try controlling them. I mean, you can just give up and say, I have no control over this, but you control your response to it. And maybe that's my problem. I don't respond well. Maybe that's it right there. I wish I had some earth-shattering philosophical advice for people who might be depressed as well. How to get through it. I should be asking that fucking question. Like, you think I know how to get through it? Um, I'll be honest with you. I feel like this is my opinion. Most people just power through it. You just force yourself to go through daily life again, hoping things will be better, hoping there'll be a ray of sunshine that pops out of nowhere and makes you feel better, at least momentarily. I've had that before. It's nice. It doesn't fix everything, but it's nice. Um, my clinician said that I should take a vacation, and I suppose he's right. Whether I'm able to or not, I don't know. I just I don't know if they're watching this, but he actually recommended I take a vacation in Colorado just to see the infamous Nick and Lex. But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. Go check out the channel, NICKNLEX, Nick and Lex. They have a music channel. Not like this hot mess of a channel right here. We're gonna talk about some gaming. We're gonna talk about some basketball. Uh, talk about some femboy stuff. Um, I don't know, man. Like, just because it's not. This is not the mood disorder. I don't think, because I'm not exactly cycling, but it seems to be a pretty steady low. Pretty steady. I haven't done anything crazy. I haven't done like anything that fits the spectrum of mood disorders where I'm manic or whatever. That has not happened, thankfully. The the manic episodes are fun, but they don't last. Let me tell you that. They go by, in my opinion, they go by really fast, and then you're back to the lower end of the spectrum where you're sad. Um, yeah, no, mine has just been a consistent sadness, consistent sadness. You know what? In the past, I know everyone used to talk shit about online dating, and now it's like every fucking body does it, and it's like, where were you fuckers when you were talking shit about this, and now you're doing it all the time, and it's just like, it's just weird, you know. Uh, do I need someone to be happy? Not necessarily. At least I don't think so. Would it help? Probably. Just to have that person you can confide in. The person tells you everything's gonna be okay. And then when it's not, at least they're still there. You're still in your corner. They're still backing you up. And we're back. Just had to take a little break there. It's just, I don't know. It's just been rough lately, and I feel like a bystander, or if I was in a different mood, I would look back and say, it really wasn't that rough. But at the moment, does it feel like that? Yeah. I don't have the answers to these things I go through. I don't have the answers for things why other people go through. And if you can't help yourself, then you can't help anyone else. What else can I say? You should always take care of yourself first. Usually. I know I said always, but we'll go with usually. Well, I guess I'm gonna get some food and go for a drive probably. I could talk about the weather. I could talk about what's happening next week. I don't want to say it's trivial, but it's sort of trivial. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other.